showing kindness, helping others, being patient with Allah, although hardship is falling to his life? Yes, he is. Those qualities that he has, a hypocrite cannot do. A hypocrite cannot be patient, go through difficulties, sacrifice himself, help others. A hypocrite cannot do that. But a hypocrite can recite the Shahadat, he can pray, he can go to the Hajj, he can give zakat, he can fast. So, I'm not going to sit here to give a fatwa and to say for certain he's like this or he's like that. But the way that you're describing him, that he's a good person, goodness is also not coming from him. The goodness is coming from Allah. Allah is giving His goodness to this man. And in the way of tariqat, it is very easy. Not only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but any holy person that he is going to come into contact with, that he knows, one way or another, that holy person is only going to pray for him and intercede for him, he will find safety. There is a hadith that I've said a few times. On the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to call and He's going to judge the last man on the day of judgment. And this man, he had done everything wrong. Not a single thing he has done right. And he deserves to be put into Jahannam. And when Allah had asked him all the questions and everything is coming up, zero for this man, finally Allah is asking him, or asking everyone, is there not even one friend of mine that he has done some good to, that he has put in his heart, that I can put them together now on this day of judgment? Which is why you see people of tariqat, the sheikhs, the awliya Allah, they're going everywhere. They don't judge people, especially when they are in places of, when there is a place where it is a non-Muslim place, but they're looking for sincere people. They're looking, they're smiling, they're saying some things, they're giving opportunity for people to smile back to them. Even one smile, as our sheikh says, even if one man is giving a smile, he's an unbeliever, but he looks at us because we're wearing a turban or keeping a beard, and he likes the sunnah, and he's saying, that is very beautiful what you've done, wearing that. He's smiling because his spirit is being pulled towards the sunnah. He says, even that one who does that, safety will reach to him. Because their mercy is vast. Because awliya Allah, they're coming with the mercy of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Prophet ﷺ did not come to send people to Jahannam. He came as Allah had wanted him to do, to give chances to people over and over and over and over again. There are so many Muslims who look at Shaykh Effendi and they get scared, they look very evil, they have such hatred to them. And I've seen so many non-Muslims looking at Shaykh Effendi and they're just attracted by the beauty. So Shaykh Effendi would pray for them. Our job, Shaykh Effendi says, our job is just to give the message. After that, as Allah likes. It's not our business. But on the day of judgment, we will be witness. Shaykh Effendi says, we'll be witness. This one smiled at me, Ya Rabbi. This one helped me, Ya Rabbi. This one said nice things. This one did this and that. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can be generous to unbelievers, imagine His generosity to believers. So, for your relative, the fact that you are bringing up his story to this dargah and to the attention of this dargah and to Shaykh Effendi and Sultan al-Awliya, we will pray for him, inshallah. If he is as you describe him to be, which my heart is accepting, and we're asking that Allah show mercy to him. Amen. And that it is very easy then for the intercession of the Prophet and the saints to reach to him. We are asking that we pass from this world with faith and with the mercy and intercession of the holy ones. Muslims, we are not guaranteed that we are going to go to paradise. There is no guarantee. To say definitely I will, you're making a hidden shirk because you're pushing aside Allah. Allah is the one who is the turner of hearts. He is the one who gives faith. It's not us. And so, pray for him. It's okay. If you want to do a little bit more, recite some Fatiha for him. If you want to do a little bit more, make some zikr for him. At that time, it will be easier for him on the other side. When we go, we're asking Allah that there will be good people who will pray for us. That there will be good people who would remember us and recite things for us. There is no guarantee there will be. No guarantee. So many good parents, their children became completely shaitanic and they have no one to pray for them. So many. So many, they forget and they turn around because they are running after this dunya. To have a salih child or a salih friend, a righteous friend who will remember you when you pass, that is very, very, very rare in these days because people are very busy with their lives. We must be busy with death. If you're busy with death, you'll remember them too. May Allah forgive me, inshallah, and bless you. Assalamu alaikum. Okay. I know Wahhabis are not going to be very happy with my answers. They're going to say, no, it's Jahannam. But doesn't matter. Ya Allah. I'm not, on the other hand, going out of the way to say that, such a person that is greatest saint or this or that. No. But that person sounds like a very kind person. We should all learn from that, to be kind. And Allah is also just. Not only merciful, He is just. He is not going to give something that the person does not deserve. Shaban said so many times, it is easy. He says, it is easy. Even when the person is in azab, when the death is coming to visit him, to take his life, that one friend of Allah will be there to just tap him on the shoulder and say, wake up, recite this, say this. It is easy for the awliya Allah to do that. And the person that time, he has no other choice because the reality is standing in front of him, but to obey. That power is given to the awliya Allah. So, as much as we are having all those good qualities inside of our hearts, the qualities of the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, then that time it will save us in times when we're in trouble and we are in panic. But we're in tariqat, so we in tariqat, we have to train ourselves. Don't wait to be in panic. When you are in panic, think why I went through it, what went through my mind, what went through my heart. Why did I think that way? Not just panic because you make some mistake and you might die. That is a very good lesson for people in tariqat. It's a big warning and it's a good lesson. Then you're not just going to wait for that to happen, but when certain other things that reminds you of that, you're going to turn that anxiety, you're going to turn that into remembering Allah and death, and you're going to make it to be something that is going to benefit you. You're not just going to sit here saying, what is happening at home? Maybe my whole house burned down. Maybe this happened. No, you're going to say, Ya Rabbi, please don't make it to happen. Forgive me, protect me, and make my heart only to be busy with you. So once you start testing yourself in these different situations, not only panic, but when you lose your mind when you're angry, or you lose your mind when you're stubborn, when you lose your mind when you are spoiled, when you lose your mind that you're happy, then pull yourself back and say, where is Allah and the Prophet in this? Pull back. That's why Shaykh Effendi says, have the tasbih in your hand. You're talking, you're joking, you're doing things. It's okay. With your friends, with your family, you stop, you talk, but because the tasbih is in your hand, now you remember this, the dhikr beads, we call them, right? The dhikr beads. It makes you to remember. You say Allah, 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 you start talking, then you have to, you remember Allah, 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 you continue. The salawat of the Prophet ﷺ is very important because the blessings is given even if you say the salawat without full focus and concentration. So, may Allah keep us, inshallah, in safety and not to be in ghafla. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Any other question? Tamam, this much is enough. Next week, during Ramadan time, inshallah, we will spend some more time together. May Allah make your Ramadan and our Ramadan to be blessed and easy and different and open, and for us to carry that passion through the whole month and to forgive our shortcomings, inshallah. Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum.